Your encryption is already broken. You just can't see it yet. Picture the encrypted database backup your team shipped to cold storage last quarter. The customer records, the source code, the merger memos, the genomic data, the diplomatic cables. You consider that data safe because it is wrapped in RSA-2048 or elliptic-curve cryptography, the same math that secures most of the internet. Here is the part nobody put in the runbook. A copy of that ciphertext may already be sitting on a foreign intelligence server, untouched and patient, waiting for the one event that turns it into plaintext. The attack has a name. It is called Harvest Now, Decrypt Later, and it does not require breaking your encryption today. It requires only copying it today. The decryption happens later on a machine that does not exist yet, but is being engineered in public on a funded timeline by every major government and cloud provider on Earth. As far back as August 2021, the U.S. National Security Agency stated the obvious in writing. Adversaries may be collecting encrypted data now, waiting for the day quantum computers can decrypt it. When your own signals intelligence agency describes an adversarial strategy in plain text, that is not a forecast. It is a status report. NIST already shipped the countermeasure. On August 13th, 2024, it finalized the first 3 post-quantum cryptography standards. The deadlines to retire RSA and ECC are published. And according to a 2025 industry study, only 5% of enterprises have actually deployed quantum-safe encryption. The fix exists. The clock is running. Almost nobody has moved. The threat is a subtraction problem, not a prediction. Most executives file quantum risk under someday because the breakthrough that breaks RSA has not happened. That framing is the mistake. The relevant question is not when the quantum computer arrives. It is whether the data you are encrypting today will still be sensitive when it does. Michele Mosca, a founder of the field, turned this into a single inequality that every security leader should be able to recite. Mosca's theorem says if X plus Y is greater than Z, you have a problem. If the time your secrets need protection, added to the years you need to re-engineer your stack, exceeds the runway until Q day, then the data you generate today is already exposed. You are minting plain text in waiting. Run the arithmetic with honest numbers. A typical large enterprise crypto migration is measured in years, not quarters, because asymmetric cryptography is embedded in billions of devices and most internet communications. Q-Day is a probability distribution, and it is moving toward you. Nobody can name the exact date a quantum computer factors a 2048-bit key. That uncertainty is not comfort. It is the trap. The serious work treats Q-Day as a probability distribution, and the distribution keeps shifting earlier. The Global Risk Institute's 2024 Quantum Threat Timeline Report, built from a survey of 32 specialists, estimates a 17 to 34% probability that a machine capable of breaking RSA-2048 within 24 hours exists by 2034. The engineering bar is also collapsing faster than the timelines assumed. In May 2025, Gidney published a revised analysis arguing the job could be done with under 1 million qubits, a 20-fold reduction in the qubit requirement from his own earlier number. The market analysts have stopped hedging. Gartner forecasts that by 2029, advances in quantum computing will make most conventional asymmetric cryptography unsafe to use. 2029 is not a generation away. It is roughly the length of one enterprise hardware refresh cycle. The deadlines are already on the calendar. This is where the someday framing falls apart entirely. The migration is not a vague aspiration. It is a sequenced set of dates with mandates attached. Read the table as a runway, not a reading assignment. If full removal is mandated by 2035 and a migration takes several years, the honest start date for that work was last year. One reason teams stall is the belief that post-quantum cryptography is still experimental. It is not. NIST ran an 8-year open competition and named the winners. They are standardized, documented, and shipping in production libraries today. 3 standards anchor the transition: FIPS 203 ML-KEM, the workhorse that replaces RSA and ECDH for the key exchange protecting every TLS session. FIPS 204 ML-DSA is the default replacement for signatures, and FIPS 205 SLH-DSA is a conservative signature fallback useful where lattice assumptions feel too new. The recommended deployment is hybrid. Run a classical and a post-quantum algorithm together so a flaw in either one alone does not break the channel. Cloudflare reports that over 45% of human-generated traffic to its network is already protected by post-quantum cryptography, up from roughly 2% of TLS 1.3 connections in 2024. The hard part is the hardware already in the field with its cryptography fused in. Equipment with service lives measured in decades, no realistic update path, and a key exchange that a future machine will break long before the warranty expires. The average car and light truck in the United States is now 12.6 years old, a record across a fleet of 286 million vehicles. And a car sold today will still be driving in the mid-2040s. Look up and the math is worse. A GPS-3 satellite carries a 15-year design life, and the constellation overhead right now averages roughly 13 years old. Implanted cardiac devices run 5 or more years inside a patient. NIST reframes the ability to swap algorithms as a design requirement. The NSA tells acquisition teams to prefer quantum-resistant firmware by 2025 and use it exclusively by 2030. For anything with a 10-plus year service life that ships today without crypto agility or a path to ML-KEM and ML-DSA, you are not deferring the problem. You are manufacturing tomorrow's breach and bolting it shut at the factory. The traffic it emits is being captured now. The debt compounds silently until Q-Day turns recorded ciphertext into plaintext. The gap between awareness and action is the real story, and the numbers are stark. In the same DigiCert and Propeller Insights study of 1,042 senior cybersecurity managers across the US, UK, and Australia, 69% recognized quantum as a threat to their encryption, and 46.4% reported substantial encrypted data already at risk, yet only 5% had deployed quantum-safe encryption. Awareness is near universal. Execution is near zero. Harvest now, decrypt later produces no alert, no breach notification, no ransom note. The exfiltration already happened quietly, and the damage detonates years later. Stop asking when quantum breaks encryption and start asking which of your secrets are already harvested. Build the cryptographic inventory first. Catalog every place RSA, ECC, and Diffie-Hellman protect your data. Triage by data lifespan. Apply Mosca's inequality per data class. Anything that must stay confidential past roughly 2032 and travels or rests over public or untrusted networks is your harvest now exposure. Migrate it first. Demand crypto agility from vendors. The comfortable lie is that encryption either works or it doesn't, and yours works. The truth is that encryption has a shelf life, and for your longest-lived secrets, that shelf life may already have expired the moment the ciphertext left your network. The window to migrate quietly on your own schedule before a mandate forces a scramble is open now and closing on a published calendar. Treat it that way. Strategia-X helps operators turn signals like this into sequenced, board-ready execution plans before the deadline becomes a crisis. Strategia-X.com. I'm Rocky, and this is Strategia-X. Take good care and see you next time.